During the scene when Thomas and James race to the wharf, the number of tracks between them changes. Right here, you can see that James is on Thomas's left. But in the next shot, he's on Thomas's right. And then a couple shots later, James is back on Thomas's left side. When Thomas and James arrive at the wharf, Skarloey and Fearless Freddy are seen in two different places. Like Skarloey is right here with Rusty and Mighty Mac. And then Freddy is pulling freight cars with Peter Sam. And now he's at the crossing with Skarloey. When Stanley struggles up the hill with the freight cars, his side rods are out of alignment. In a shot of the engines covered in dust, Toby's face is crooked and is about to fall off. When Stanley arrives back at Great Waterton after the accident, he's on Thomas's left. But in the next scene, when Thomas is on the siding alone, Stanley is on the track that's to Thomas's right. In the scene where Stanley leaves to go find Thomas, James can be seen at the back of the line of engines. But while Stanley is looking, James can be seen outside of Great Waterton. When Thomas sees the barrier, he brakes. But before he crashes into the barrier, his wheels can be seen turning. When Thomas tips over and crashes down the bank, you can clearly see a bent piece of track that helped him derail. Before Thomas crashes into the barrier, we can clearly see the planks of wood are smaller than he is. But in the next shot, they're bigger than him. When Thomas comes to a stop at the bottom of the hill, there's a pile of grass over his face. But every shot after that, the pile gets smaller. When Stanley pulls Thomas back onto the line, some switches can be seen. This proves that some tracks were used to help Thomas back on the line. After Thomas is pulled back onto the track, he is suddenly clean. After Stanley's valve bursts, Thomas whistles. But no steam came out of his whistle, and the narrator said that he had no steam left. When Percy tells Jack and his team that they can't find Thomas, his stepladder is red. Throughout the special, Ned's eye pupils appear to be thicker. In the shot of Thomas, Max, and Monty, Max's dumper is raised, but in the next shot, it's not. Before Stanley appears on screen pulling the cars up the hill, a thin wire can be seen pulling him. Before the scene where the narrator said that Miss Jenny and Sir Topham had arrived, Sir Topham Hatt is already there when the trucks rolled down the hill. When Madge first starts talking to Mighty Mac, her eyes are wonky. And finally, when in the grand opening of Great Waterton, the bridge that Molly and Rosie are on has no tracks. Well, those were the goofs in the Great Discovery. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but if there was a goof that I missed, please tell me in the comments below.